everybody! Today I'm going to show you how to do Denise's hairstyle from the first episode of Paradise. This isn't the long hairstyle she has at the beginning because that's really simple and it would take me like seconds to do that tutorial, and I'm fairly sure you can figure that out on your own. This is her hairstyle when she starts working at the Paradise. I have much thicker hair than Denise, so mine is going to be slightly different, but I will try and get it as close as I can. I also apologise if the picture is a little grainy in this tutorial. It's a really bright sunny day outside, good old winter sun, and it's shining right through my window, and I tried opening the curtain and it was just far too bright and you wouldn't have been able to see anything, so I have the light shining through the curtain, so I hope this is okay. To start off, you'll notice that my fringe is brushed to one side. Denise's hair, her fringe is a little longer than mine and it's sort of swept over to one side. She doesn't really have a fringe, she just has a slightly shorter bit at the front. I suppose it's a fringe, but if it was flopped over her face it would probably go down to her chin, so I'm not going to regard it as a fringe. If, like me, you have bits that stick up, you can put a couple of pins in there. It always helps if you sort these out beforehand. You'd think I'd learn by now. Really, seriously, you'd think I would. But I don't learn. I don't learn anything. Yeah, you can pin a couple of pins in and try and get them as close to your own hair colour as you can. Obviously it's a little harder for me because you don't get many green pins. Now, as I said, her hair's a little longer, so she has more to sort of swoop around. I don't. The sides, one side is different to the other, but you never really see the other side that much, so you can make it the same if you want. I have this little curl here, there isn't really much I can do about that. But with the sides, she has a bit of a very loose French braid going on. If you have the longer bit at the front, part of the French braid is the longer bit at the front, but I don't have that, I just have part of my fringe. So I'm going to braid this in, and then I'm going to clip that part of the fringe in with a couple of bobby pins. Now this is a very loose French braid. Hello stir fry! I'm not just randomly talking about stir fries, by the way, that's my cat Stir Fry. I didn't name him, my boyfriend did. Stir Fry already lived with my boyfriend when I moved in. He's my boyfriend's cat really, he's my step kitty and I love him. Hope you can see this properly. So really you only need to add a couple of pieces to the hair to get the sort of loose French braid going on. Clip it off at the back just for now. You just want a sort of temporary pin in at the moment because we're going to be doing stuff with the back of that in a moment. I have to stick two in because my hair is so thick, it won't just stay down with one. There we go, and that's temporarily clipped off. The front bit here, if you have a short fringe like mine, you can clip that into the French braid with a couple of bobby pins. Again, try and get them as close to your natural hair colour as you can. If you can't, try and hide them. Obviously that one isn't going to hide very well because it's violet. Right. Now, at the other side, I'm just going to do a very loose roll. I couldn't really get a very good look at this side of Denise's hair. It just doesn't ever give you a really decent close-up. But I think it's a roll, so I'm going to do a roll. Again, you want to put a couple of clips in the back just to hold that temporarily. You will be taking these clips out in a moment. Try and give you a good look of the sides at the moment so you can see. You see we have, ignore this violet pin actually. I'm going to swap that for a different coloured pin because that's really annoying me at the moment. Hide those better later on in the tutorial. You can see we go straight from the swoop into French braid. At the other side you have this twist. Right, now the complicated bit. At the back, Denise's hair is a big bun made of 4 smaller buns. So what we're going to do is we're going to take all of the hair and then we're going to divide it into 2. And give it all a bit of a brush at the bottom there. And then we're going to divide it into 2 again. And we're going to take the pins that are in the way out of this side, but not out of the other side yet. And we're going to twist this section of hair kind of like how you would if you're doing a regular bun, because basically that's what this is. It's just 4 regular twisted cinnabuns that are in a square shape. I hope you can see all this properly. Put a couple of pins in to secure this. Probably easier if you use shorter pins on this. Ooh. But I don't have any shorter pins out at the moment because I am made of fail. I need a couple more to secure it there. Now I personally find it easier to do the bottom one of that side immediately after the top one, rather than just doing the 2 top ones first, but your mileage may vary. Hopefully these will all be nice and even. I can't really tell without a mirror. I worked out this morning when I did it in front of the bathroom mirror, so I hope it works out just the same today. Again, pin, pin, pin. One can never have too many pins. That's a lie, you can, but I'm quite often wandering around with an awful lot of pins in my hair. Oh, get off. Sorry, my pins are all clumped together in the bottom of my pin bag. I usually find 3 or 4 pins will suffice for a bun, but again your mileage may vary. Some of you might be able to get away with 2 if you have thinner hair than me. Some of you might be able to get away with, have to use more than 4 if you have really, really thick hair. I know some of you out there do. Then with this other side, make sure the twist isn't coming out. You may have to redo your twist actually, depending on whether or not it stays in while you're bunning. There's a twist. Oh no, the twist stayed fine, which is good. And there we go. I hope that's nice and even. Can't really tell at the moment. But there we have it. That's Denise's hairstyle from the first episode of The Paradise. She does wear her hair differently in pretty much every episode. It's usually quite a subtle change on this. Usually the front swoop is still there, the side braid, but back is different, and sometimes she has curls in the side. So this won't be the last of my Denise hairstyles. I will be doing some of the others. One other thing you can do if you're not just sort of doing the hair regularly is you can add an accessory. I like to add a bow on the side with the roll rather than the braid. If I can get my bow in. Sorry, this bow needs clips. Because it wasn't meant to be a hair bow, it was a it's a detachable bow from this dress. If you watch my Lolita hair videos, I will explain that soon in my next video, which is probably going to be the video before this actually, because I like to do the outfit video first. But I haven't filmed it yet. I usually film that second. And so yeah, you can add an accessory. You can add anything really, so long as it goes with your outfit. And this won't be the last of the Denise hairstyles I'll be doing. This definitely won't be the last of the Paradise styles I'm doing. So many more. I think that's it for styles from the first episode though. If you enjoyed this video, thumbs up. If you didn't enjoy it, thumbs down. Let me know what you didn't like though, so that I can improve it for next time. Follow my blog. My blog address will be in the description bar, which will hopefully be down there, but you never know, in many updates time it might be up there, to there, to there. I don't know where YouTube will go in the future. And I will hopefully see you soon. Goodbye.